welcome to World War II weekend. Hey there, ladies and gents. All right, the voice is not going to be through the entire video. He may slip out every once in a while, but just, relax. But welcome back to World War II weekend 2024. I'm so excited. Every single year that we go, we see something different, and we get to experience and just be in awe of just such an amazing event. And I think sometimes you get lost in it and you don't think about it, but it's the 80th anniversary of D-Day happening, and I just think it puts just such a heavy weight on just what World War II meant to the world, not just to Americans, but to the French, to the British, and I'm going to be thinking about that a lot. I was just watching Saving Private Ryan last night, and it's going to be an amazing time, but it's just something to think about. Even though we joke around, it's like, wow, a lot of lives were lost so that we could have an event like this. But this year, as you can see, I have dressed up, I got my suspenders, my hat. I have a satchel that I'm going to be walking around with. Essentially, I'm a newspaper boy, which I like. I like doing the voice. It's going to be fun. What we are really doing differently this year is we are going later in the day on a Saturday. So we're going to be showing up. We're actually meeting Kaylum and Emily at the fairgrounds at about 11:30 a.m. to get bussed in to the event. And I want to stay until sunset. That's my goal. I want to see the planes and everything in that beautiful sky. And we're going to have beautiful weather today. I think the highest it's going to be is 82, and that's at 5 p.m. It's supposed to be breezy, beautiful, no rain. I just can't wait. But most of the time, I would go at 8 a.m. and then by the time we got to 4 p.m., I was like, I'm done. I'm never coming back here, I was burnt, but that's not going to happen this year. But I think that's all I got to say. Let's go. Just waiting on Kaylum and Emily, but boy, oh boy, there's a lot of cars here. Wow. Oh, to the back of the line we go. All right, we found them. Hey. Wow. Nice outfit.
Thanks.
You too. You guys look like you're straight out of the 40s. I guess that was the point, right?
I think I hit more 20s, but...
Yeah? Yeah, I'm sure they wore that in the 40s. Like the people that didn't, grow up. They were like, hey, I'm still going to wear it in the 20s. I'm not wearing this rock and roll outfit, like the old curmudgeons. Ooh, long line. Thank God it's beautiful out. The wind is very nice, actually. I'm really enjoying the wind. What are you guys most excited for, if you could say? If you could say.
To see Emily hit you.
What? No, none of them was said. Emily, come on. What are you most excited for?
Never say something.
What? Come on. What are you excited for? Come on. Here, block
to see
Kaylum
Heather
out.
at the Gulf gas station.
Yeah, we're gonna see you there. I'm excited for the Airshow and sunset. Kaylum?
I'm always here for the 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, and swing fever.
Are you gonna be able to jump on Kaylum's shoulders this time? This is the only way we can get the shot.
Not enough.
I was thinking probably. I think the Flamethrower was at 2 p.m., maybe 3 p.m. So we might be there. We might be there by 1 p.m.
Oh, that sounds fun.
We're getting close. I think the clouds might be moving faster than we are. It's okay. We're gonna be here for 8 hours. Oh yeah. Everybody this way.
Us. Whoa.
Well, we finally made it, and the line is not long. It's not too bad. I think we'll swerve right in. Oh yeah, don't we need our tickets? Hold on, I gotta go back and get them. And here we are. Oh, it's good to be back. Oh, I love that gunpowder smell. I think it's gunpowder, or it's like oil. What's the smell, Kaylum? Yeah, I love the canvas smell.
No, I think she's right. It's wax canvas.
Okay, I love the canvas smell. It's lovely. All right, so first we're gonna head over to the air show. We want to see some stuff that's happening over there, and then the flamethrower is gonna happen. So we'll be doing that in a little bit. Oh, I see a plane.
Were built by the Boeing company many years ago. Much of these aircraft, steel tubes, wood wings, fabric covering. And a lot of them are still being flown today. After World War II, you could get these airplanes for pretty much a song. The engine is a Continental R670-5. It's a 7-cylinder radial air-cooled engine. My sheet here is saying 135 horsepower. I don't know, I think that's a little low. That's my buddy Eric Munger up there. I know him from Golden Age Air Museum. He bought that a couple years ago.
What a beautiful sky. Isn't this like the most perfect sky ever?
The complexity of the engine is just amazing. And to see
there's the P-51.
As reliable as it is.
Sweet!
Mentioned the fact that they built over 80,000 of them just in Packard alone. I have no idea how many rolls. So she's not real fast. And I do believe that is deliberate wing waggle there. Probably Australian as well. Whoever wanted to become a fighter pilot, they were out there. There we go, look at that. Neil Bachman and Eric Munger. In no particular order. You're here today. Let's let them know that we appreciate their efforts, especially today with the high winds and everything.
The high winds.
The high winds.
The high winds, Emily.
Very high winds.
We've lost her already. The Jersey Jerks. Hey, we got our original Jersey Jerk right here.
Back in 1943, and he was flying fighters, and he wanted the name Jersey Bounce on his airplane. Guess what? The name was already taken. So the maintenance crew took it upon themselves to name the plane. Needless to say, he was upset about it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Diamond Formation. Here are the Jersey Jerks. Airplanes are no longer flying, your videos will tell the story. From the left, the Jersey Jerks, the strafing run. They will be turning left. They'll be doing a break for landing. Oh, by the way, we have some very good news, and I know she can hear me. Gavin Nagel recently got married to this lovely girl, Kelly, and she's here today. So let's all congratulate them and wish them a happy life together.
Oh, it's coming back around. So stuff is still flying around, but we are headed over trying to get at least a better view for the flamethrower, which I think might happen at 2:30. I can't remember when it happened. I'm going to put it on the screen, and that's when it happened. So maybe we are fools right now, or maybe we're correct. Who knows? I'm just a newsboy. Look at this, the USS Pennsylvania. Holy crow, you should see the stampede. If only this plane wasn't in the way. Look, people running.
Devastatingly effective, utterly reliable. In fact, the ability of the flamethrower to knock out bunkers.
Let me tell you, people were running. I think we'll be all right.
ground are just exactly what this is mean. But why? It's almost unbelievable. Underground or buried in the heart of a mountain. Nothing I have seen so far during the time I've spent on this island has been above the ground. The Marines have had to do the test on every sunken building. Ladies and gentlemen, have your cameras ready. Courtesy of the Pacific Area Marine Cadre here at World War II weekend, here is our salute to all the veterans of World War II.
Here's a Gulf gas station. Oh, this is so cool. I really like the old gas pump. Wow, look at the inside. That's awesome. U.S. Coast Guard. Oh, wow. Look at all these old uniforms. Oh, is that a firefighter hat? It's actually pretty cool in here. Oh, U.S. Coast Guard, that's sick. Wow. That's rain gear. Oh, this is really, really cool. Here's the Victory Theater.
Military service, that was the 53. Here's Beach City Baby. The psychological effects were incredible.
Reversing.
And by the way,
how often do you see them reverse? That's all I'm saying, you know.
They have one that is flyable over in Russia. And
wow, look at this.
I believe.
You don't get to see that every day.
Pilots on
These Flamethrower 2 armored cars. Those are M20. They are supporting their infantry work while having a short little skirmisher. Also, the American you can see they have, I see at least Flamethrower 2 armored cars. Those are M20. They are armor protection for the infantry inside. As for the half-tracks weren't fighting vehicles per se. The half-tracks would provide cover with that big 50 caliber, but they wouldn't go into battle per se. If it was a transport, the advance was measured in yards. As somebody said, it was a green hell. There you go. The Germans are falling back now.
I sort of can't believe we've been here for 2 hours. It feels like we've been here longer. And I'm going to be here for at least 5 more hours. We'll see how long they put up with me. I'm thinking 1 more hour, and then they'll leave. That's what I'm guessing.
10 minutes.
10 minutes? All right. Whoa, look at this, the Wildcat. I think you might be able to go inside of this one. I don't know if there's a cost though. It might be free. Oh, this is sick. Oh, so cool. That's a lot of money.
And are you two together? Okay.
Wow. Look at this.
Award Wildcat. This airplane was built January 24th, 1941. This airplane was built for Eastern Airlines. This is a C-49. That's the military designation of this aircraft. That's what the military gave this plane, C-49. All civilian airplanes that were commandeered by the United States Army Air Corps during the war, they were all designated as C-49s because they were passenger airlines. They weigh less than a C-47. They don't have the superstructure underneath this floor to put a howitzer and a Jeep in here and all the equipment to go with it to take the weight. It doesn't have the beefed up tail section to pull a glider. That's why it's designated as a C-49. Okay? On the outside of the plane, did you happen to see some red crosses on the plane? Those red crosses, every one of those represents a plane taking a load of wounded into safety, back to a major hospital. The glider would be pulling the glider into a combat zone. Every time they did that, they would put a glider on the side of the plane. A paratrooper, if they flew them into a combat zone, they would put a paratrooper on there. You saw a little train with little cars behind it. That means all of the cargo runs this airplane has done. What's left of it? Oh, the camels. No, we did not shoot any or kill any camels to put on this airplane. The camels represent flying the hump in China or being in North Africa in the desert. Okay. Now, you just left England. It's dark. It's dark outside. There's 6 minutes before you're going to jump out of this airplane. They're shooting stuff at band. I'm the jump master. Everybody on this side is stick 1. Everybody on this side is stick 2. I'm the jump master. I'm going to give you orders to stick 1 right now. Stick 1, stand up. Hook up to the anchor line. You will hold this static line in your left hand and you will present it to me. After you have stood up and hooked up, the next command is check your equipment. The person that's in front of you, you would check his. Person in the front would check the guy. The one in the back would turn around and let the guy in the back next to him check him. Then they would sound off. 12 okay, 11 okay, all the way down to 1. When you get your number 1, you shake my hand. Thank you very much. Stand in the door. You hand me your static line. Green light, go! Exit. And you exit the plane.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Remember, children, be nice to your parents.
Oh, they're moving this one back in formation. Yep. This was just in the air. Wow. Hey, look, it says Little Joe right there. Wow. Wow, look at this thing. This thing looks relatively new, doesn't it? For the most part, you know? It does. Well, you know, close enough. I mean, you know. Oh, that pizza looks good. We needed a respite underneath the wing. That's Johnny's Pizza, for those wondering. Very popular in Berks County. Emily's never had it because she hates Berks County.
I live in Berks County.
Yeah, whatever you say. I got an Uncle Paul's pretzel. This just in. Delicious. I feel energized. Like I have just a little more energy. What about you guys?
I feel better.
Minimally energized.
Emily's like melting over here. But guys, look on the bright side. At least we're not in this line to leave. Look at this. That's wild. You're probably waiting an hour to 2 hours to
Laps around
leave.
the plane there.
Yeah? Oh, wow, look at that. There's a plane going upside down, cruising. Oh, more fun to be had. Whew. Wow, look at that. You can actually see the rounds in there. Oh, here it's coming, test. Oh, it's coming in low. Wow. Now, Kaylum, is this Sandbar Mitchell or Sandbar Michelle? I don't know. Wow, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at the rounds in there, too. Holy crow. That put a hole in you.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at this thing. A Lockheed Neptune. That's crazy, isn't it? It's a tight space. It's probably hot in there, too. No air conditioning, jerks.
Imagine when you're in the air, you're kind of cold. No?
No, I don't think so. The guy said the one that was flying around, it gets to 115 on a day like this.
The engine's like right in between your
Nah. You don't understand. Nah. It's hot in the whole thing. Nah. And right next to it's another beautiful one. What's coming in? Could you imagine if you tried to land at that angle? Nah, he can do it. He's a good pilot. Why don't you trust him?
45.
Yeah, he can do it. He's a pro. There he goes. Ooh, it's the takeoff time. Nothing, you know, nothing special about this plane. Just an... we're heading over to the village. We haven't been there this time around, and that seems sacrilege.
Yeah.
You know, a little sacrilege. Over here, you have the line for the exit. These people are still waiting to leave. This is madness. It was not this bad last year at this time. Like, not even close. And you guys left at the other exit. Now, that one was bad if I remember, right? But, no, not this long. This is straight wicked. Here comes another fighter. Kaylum said earlier this wasn't a torpedo. He said I was wrong. He said I didn't know a thing about anything. And look, he's wrong. Look at that. It's a torpedo.
It is a torpedo.
Also, he said it was a bomb. Hey, Kaylum, a torpedo's a bomb. What are you talking about?
Torpedoes are underwater bombs.
Oh, wait, what was the word you just said? It was bombs. Anyways, you know, we can't win them all. You've been right about probably 90% of our friendship, so I'll give you a 90. I'm not giving you more than that. Oh, is this from the Battle of Midway?
I would think.
www.japanesebomber.com. It's a weird URL. Emily just pointed out that the line has now extended into the main facility. This is wild. This is crazy. Somebody left their bottle there. What's in that? Urine? Here's another Japanese plane. Wow. I think that symbol, Kaylum, do you know this? The symbol on the side, does that mean that it's taken down 2 U-boats?
Why? It wouldn't have been U-boats. would've
Well,
been-
but it's Japanese attacking us, so that
we didn't have U-boats.
I thought we did.
No,
I thought
U-boats
Kennedy was
were-
on U-boats.
U-boats were German.
Wasn't Kennedy on a U-boat?
I don't think so.
Emily, look it up real quick. Now, I'll admit when I'm wrong. He was in a PT-109, which is essentially an American U-boat. That's what I think.
It's still
Oh
not-
man, hopefully this video doesn't get corrupted. Oh no, Kaylum, you're right. It's corrupting. No. Fine. So does that mean he destroyed 2 ships, Kaylum? Since you know all the history.
I don't know all of this.
Some of it?
I just know that those aren't U-boats when we're fighting with the Germans.
It also doesn't look like a U-boat.
There's also that.
Oh, what is it? Are you a design expert of U-boats all of a sudden?
Gunner ship.
Well, excuse me, that doesn't look like a U-boat. A U-boat's got 4 aft guns, you know.
Does that look like a submarine to you?
Wait, a U-boat was a submarine?
Yes.
I thought it was like an out of water, like you know, like a ship,
They
like a little ship.
could float on the surface, but
What does that mean? Are you sure
they
it was a
got to
submarine?
the surface eventually because they were submersible.
No. I think you guys are confused. I think we're talking about 2 different wars here. We're not talking about Vietnam. Wow, look at all this oil. Hey, this is oil. I don't want to be incorrect, you know. I just want to make sure. Is this oil?
Actually, it's transmission.
Oh, here we go. Hi there. Good, you?
Very good, thanks.
We're just looking at these shells.
Sure. Would you like to know about the gun?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. So it's a 75 millimeter pack howitzer. So it was crewed by 10 men. You had section chief, a gunner, an assistant gunner, and then 7 cannoneers.
Okay.
So, and there'd be 4 of these in a battery. So the gun could fire that shell just over 5 miles.
Wow.
So it was used in every theater in World War II. So we're depicting the Marines right now. The Marines used it in every island battle throughout World War II. So when they'd land on the beach, they'd get these in really quick. The thing is, it could be broken down into 6 pieces by the 10-man crew. So it was really mobile. It could get into action really fast. So it could also be broken down into 9 pieces for airborne units. So they did drop it out of planes.
Oh.
So it was in every theater in World War II. It was used by every branch of the service.
That's sick. I'm still caught up on the 5 miles.
For an old show?
Yeah.
It's only part SQ.
Yeah.
Stands for super quick. So on impact, it goes. So the delay is 5 thousandths of a second.
Okay.
So impact, 5 thousandths seconds later, it'll go off. So it blows up in something.
Wow.
Inside of a bunker after it goes to the wall, inside of
This is heavy. Do you want to hold it, Kaylum?
So that doesn't have powder in it either.
Yeah.
So that brass shell would have 4 powder bags.
Yeah.
And depending on how far you were shooting would determine how many bags you used. So you get the order from the executive, who's the officer, charge 4, charge 3, charge 2. If it was charge 3, you remove powder bag number 4 and just leave 3 bags in there. And then the shell would just go right back in the casing and be ready to fire.
I don't want to be on the other end of that.
closer to 3 miles away, 4 miles away.
Oh yeah. Would you hear anything, or would you like?
No.
No, you would just all of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
So it's almost like a drone would have it now.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild.
By the time you heard the boom,
Yeah, it was done.
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much.
Absolutely.
Thanks for doing this.
Oh, of course. Enjoy the show.
Yeah. That's really funny. Listen, it's hot. It's actually not too hot.
It's not as bad as last year.
No. We are still out here in the elements, you know. And the cloud coverage. Oh, of course. As soon as I look, the sun's behind a cloud. But you know, that's what the sun does. That is really funny though. And look at these flamethrowers. Wow. These knives. Look at these mortar rounds.
Yes, Andy. I remember a senior military university.
Wow. Look at that coffee. Look at this. It's like an amphibicar, right?
Oh, I think it's a U-boat.
It might be a U-boat. Looks like a U, you know? Isn't that half the battle that it looks like a U? This looks a lot like the duck boats that they have in Baltimore. You know, the duck tour boats. What, is that not PC? If you say it's a U-boat, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna lose it.
Well, it's a cargo carrier M29.
Oh, M29. You know what's between M and 29? You.
Made by Studebaker.
Hey, you know what? You and a Studebaker has it? A U. These are without a doubt the most uncomfortable seats I've ever seen. Like just hemorrhoids instantly. 1st Infantry Division. Hey, this is a half track, right?
I guess. I'm not sure.
Looks like a half track. Half of its track, Kaylum. Yeah, Kilroy, that's a different thing. Wow. I would kill to drive one of these. Somebody's asleep in the back. Oh, I'm a baboon.
This just in, French village located in France.
Wow, this is really cool. What did you say about this, Kaylum? I wasn't recording.
It's dry laid.
I'm starting to get sun drunk. Oh yes, I'm drunk.
You're a rich man, but you're
I'll be fine. I just need a second wind. And we got any wind?
What? Why are you yelling?
It's a part of the joke, Emily. It's hard to find good help these days. I'm telling you. All right, Emily wants to take a look at the fleurs. Are they fresh fleurs? What kind of a fleur is this, Emily? Is it actually a petunia? This is the first petunia I've ever seen. Oh, brother. Wow, look at these tents. These are cool. I think these are Germans, though. Germans. Yeah, look at that helmet. That's that.
The helmet give it away?
The helmet is like screaming German. German! Wow. Look at all these. Man, what's it take to get a comfortable seat around here?
Maybe not being in wartime.
Yeah, I don't know. What, they didn't have cushions? So it's about 5:30 and people are eating, they have like a chicken dinner right now, so a lot of people are eating that. So it's actually like cleared out a little bit. So this is a good time to like walk up and see stuff without like, you know, 100 people around you. You know, just a little tip. I like these bikes. I like old time bikes. I don't like, are there grenades? Wow, look at that. You know, useful. If you got somebody following you, you just pull the pins and then jump off the bike. Wow. That's some serious firepower. Now this is what I'm talking about. Look at these cushions. This is proper seating right here. I like that you can like put somebody on a stretcher on the front, you know, and that like the windshields can come down like this. Oh, Kaylum, there's used shells in here. Ooh, look at these. Uh-oh. Oh, it's another half track. Oh, I love half tracks so much. Whoa, look at this Chevy. Wow. Oh, look at this. Wow, a fire extinguisher. No, seriously, that's cool. Come on. This is awesome. They got a nice seat here, too. Kaylum, look at that. Wow. This is really, really cool. And look, there's a bear with a bomb. This is cool. It could be a U-boat. I don't know. Installed drain plugs for the U-boat. See? Told you. It won't float. Just like U-boats float. Sling here. What about slanging? So it's currently 5:47 and the line is still all the way out here. Emily, don't look now, but there's an SS officer behind you. Oh, look at this puppy. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. So they are still working on the Black Widow here. They're working on restoring it completely. It looks a lot better even from last year and the year before that, but it just feels like it's taking so long. I know it takes a lot of money, but I don't know. It just feels like it's taking a while. Well, that's Fifi in the air right now. Wow, I might have to go watch her fly around. This is the one that we saw earlier flying around. Beach City Baby, I think it was called. And then we saw this one as well. It's cool that these are in the air and then they're down here so you can see them. Well, this is cool. Got little mannequins inside. Wow. Small though. Wow, this is gorgeous. Look at this. Oh, I love walking under these. And that's where they put cargo, I believe. Wow. This is actually pretty surprising. Most of the shops are actually closed. I thought they'd be open at least until 7. It's 6 right now, but still. Look at this. It's briefing time. Wow. That's gorgeous. Look how many, I guess those are confirmed hits they've gotten. Wow. Look at the bomb bay doors. Let's see if we can see under it. Wow, look at that. There's one right there. A few of them, actually.
As you know, we have successfully landed in Normandy. We have pushed up from the beach to General Patton. We were called back to Washington to speak with the President and give him an appraisal of the situation. It's going to be a long haul. We still could lose this fall, and I'm asking all of my war bonds because we really need the money to move the troops forward. And you're here to have a good time. It's at the lake here. I'm going to get out of here and let you have a nice time and relax and welcome back wounded soldiers from Europe. Thank you very much.
So we are currently by ourselves, Kaylum and Emily, headed home. I just want to walk around a little more, see, you know, if I could see anything else that World War II weekend has to offer. We saw so much today. I've been here officially about 8.5 hours. You know, it's almost time for sunset, and it's just meaning that things are going to be even more beautiful. So let's walk around some more. Wow, that's gorgeous. And you often don't get to see it this empty, too. I mean, there's just no way to deny that everything looks better sun-kissed. Oh. I mean, this just looks fantastic. It looks wonderful. Now, I know for sure we didn't spend a lot of time over at the Japanese camps. I feel like I always, you know, don't look enough there. So we're going to spend some time looking around there because it's a really nice area. Oh, it's the chicken. Look at him. Plotting. Oh, well, that's not great. You know, crew quarters, women pilots only. Wow. Was that a spade? Oh, that's cool. It's also interesting because at this time you can actually, you know, get up to the fence before you weren't even able to. Oh, look, a plane is coming in for a landing. I mean, this was just crowded with people. It's just always impossible. We might be able to hear landing. Oh, that's cool. Oh, everything just looks so cool. I wish they had something like this for Vietnam, because I think that's easily one of the most misunderstood wars that you could really use a lot of history lessons on. I know it's not as old, and because it wasn't a clear-cut victory, that you know, it comes across in a way that's really negative, but I just think we could learn so much from that. These are all Axis vehicles. It's a weird half-track. Oh, we didn't get to see this one. Radial Rhapsody. Wood, that's interesting. And then metal on the outside. Wow. Wow, these are cool. I like when they're wearing the Hawaiian shirts. It reminds me of Pearl Harbor. It's wild how empty it is. Absolutely wild. And don't get me wrong, you can absolutely miss some stuff, and there's not as many people around to ask questions to, but if you really wanted to see stuff, there's a lot around. Oh, this is a hospital area. Wow. Sun is almost completely gone at this point. Oh, that's so cool. Now, one thing that we purposely avoided this time around, and I really think it was just because of time, but also I've done it before, is this entire area. We've been here so many times. It's essentially like a massive flea market selling area. You know, everybody's got a product, and it's not a bad thing. It's just not for me. You know, I'm not going there looking for a helmet or a replica gun or something like that. But yeah, we avoided it this time. Sorry. Oh, and in case you wanted to see what some of the prices were without us looking like jerks, $5 for a hot dog. You're nuts. You're crazy. You know, whatever. They can charge what they want, but wild. I don't know how red my face looks on camera, but I'm pretty sure I didn't get sunburned on my face, at least. On my arms, I definitely see it. There's definitive color difference. I applied on my face and neck because that's what I really care about. Arm, it's like, okay, like it stinks, but it's not as bad as your neck. We're gonna take one more look, and then I think we're heading out. Wow. Wow, there's a lot of uniforms around. Oh, I'm pretty sure we saw this flying earlier. Wow, look at those bombs. Practice bomb. Ugh. Still a little scary. Wow. Well, that's all she wrote for this year. It was fantastic as always. I was excited to come on a Saturday night instead and see what that was all about. Get to see the dancing, see sunset, which is just beautiful. It's astounding how great it looks. So you should definitely come next year. You know, if you've never come to World War II or you just wanted to see my footage of it, thank you for watching. And if you've never come before, please give it a try. You know, I think the price is at $43 now. It's always a wonderful time. I love it. You know, the food's a little expensive, but the things you get to see and the things that you get to remember, and you get to remember these legacies, and that's everything. So definitely come out and see it next year. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess we'll have to see where we're at next time. Bye.